Hello, my name is Subhash, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to generate and send e-certificates automatically. This video will be useful to the students, academic staff, teachers, and organizing committees of webinars, workshops, conferences, and colloquiums. There are a number of benefits of using this method. For example, you can save your time and energy. You can avoid the mistakes because names of the participants will be typed by themselves. So there will be no mistakes in their names and we can avoid the typo errors. Then certificates can be generated immediately or instantly at the end of the workshop or at the end of your webinar or at the end of your conference. So you can generate them instantly. Then you will have a record of all the participants, those who have provided the feedback and those who have received the e-certificate. So it will be arranged systematically in a spreadsheet. Then this method is also secure because there is no risk of the misplacement of the certificate, and certificate directly goes in the inbox of the participant's email. So on top of that, there is no risk of the late delivery because certificate will be generated instantly and it will be sent by the email. So there is no delay in delivery of the certificate. This one is most important because this whole exercise is environment friendly. You just think about globally, if we are, all the organizing committees of the workshops, webinars, conferences, and colloquiums are generating and sending e-certificates automatically, how much papers we can save. So this one is environment friendly. And in order to generate the e-certificates, what do you need? You need a Gmail account because you are using the Google form. So you need a Gmail account. You need an Autocrat. It's an open source. It's ads-on app which helps you to do the merging of the information. So this Autocrat helps you to merge the information of the participant with the template of the certificate and generates the certificates automatically and sends to the participants. You need a Google form. Google form you can easily generate by going to this website. So you can have a standard feedback form for your program. Then you need a certificate template. Certificate template can be in a Microsoft Word, or you can have a template on Google PowerPoint slide. Then you need a email message text. This message will go along with the e-certificate, thanking the participant for their participation, and you can also add the additional information about your organization or maybe upcoming program, or maybe you want to give the link to the video which you have recorded during the workshop or webinar or conference or colloquium. So it's up to you. You can put whatever information you want to pass to the individual participants. Then you need a URL. This one is also called as internet address or web address, because this link you have to share with the participants. So with the help of this link, participants can give their feedback in a Google form, and once they submit, that information will be used by the Autocrat and certificate will be generated. So, but to make it easy, what you can do is by using this, this URL, you can generate a QR code, and that QR code you can put it on a PowerPoint slide. So this PowerPoint slide you can display at the end of your workshop or at the end of your webinar, conference, or colloquium. So participants can scan that QR code and give the feedback, and they can submit their Google form. And once they submit the Google form, So the information from that Google form will be harvested by the autocrat, certificate will be generated, and certificate will be sent to the individual participant. So in order to give a task to this autocrat, how to generate the certificate and send them to the individual participants. So you have to complete 9 different steps to do that setting. So that setting, it's not difficult. You can anybody can do it. So but you have to do the setting to give a task to the autocrat. Then once you complete, once you do that setting, then autocrat will do your job. So autocrat will generate the certificates and will send to the participants. So this 9 steps in all in giving a task to the autocrat, you have to complete. And now I'm going to show you how it works. Okay, now I'm going to take you through the 9 steps which you need to complete to give a task to the autocrat to generate and send e-certificates automatically to all the participants. So let me share my screen. Okay, this is my screen. So just to save the time, I already prepared the slide. So you can see this is the template which I'm going to use for the certificate generation. So this is the template. I have also prepared the another slide for preparing the to put the QR code on this slide, and this one we can display at the end of the program. At the end of your workshop or webinar or conference or colloquium. So QR code, we can put it here, and we can put a URL also on this slide. So then in addition to this, I have also prepared a Google form. So, but if you want to prepare the Google form, just you go to this address, click this plus sign, and you can create your Google form to get feedback from the participants. So to save the time, I have already prepared. So it's on my Google Drive. So what you can do, you just go here, then click Drive. And so here you can see, this is my Google Drive. So this one I have saved here for the demonstration purpose. So I'll just open it. So this is the Google form which I'm going to use, and I will integrate it with the autocrat. So what you have to do is, once the Google form is ready, so you can see here, this is the Google form, this is the title of the program. So here setting, you have to keep in mind, you go to here setting, go to setting, and you have to make sure that you are clicking this one, because you need email address to send the certificate to individual participants. So make sure that you are doing setting like this. And after that one, you can go ahead. So another thing is that name. So this, you can see the red star here, red star here. So this one means it's required. So you can see here, you have to make sure that you are putting it on required. So participants will be typing their name here, and this name will be captured in the certificate. Okay, so then this one is just a general question. How did you hear about this webinar or conference or colloquium or your program? So participants will click right option. Another question is, how would you rate the overall content of the webinar or conference or colloquium or your program? Then number 3 question is, did you learn something new from the webinar or conference or your program? This is just a general question. If you want to evaluate the impact of the webinar or conference, so you can ask a question like this. And last question is, do you have any additional comments or suggestions, so you can give some space and they can write. Okay, so slide is ready, certificate template is ready, Google form is ready. So let's get started. So once you open the Google form, you go to responses. Once you go to responses, so here you can see now it's a 0. So there are no responses. So you just go here to this plus sign. So this one is to create the Google spreadsheet. So just click here. Here it will ask you, these options are there. So just create a new spreadsheet, create. So it will take you to the spreadsheet. So here you can see, so all the content of the Google form is used here as a header, and you can now you can integrate the Autocrat here. So what you have to do is just go to Adds On. So click here, Adds On, and here go to Get Adds On. So just click here, and if it's not coming, so you just type here Autocrat. So you will see this Autocrat here. You just click Autocrat here. So now it is asking install. So you just click install, continue. So now, because I have another account, so this one is asking which account. Okay, so this is the one I'm installing. Okay, so it's done. So Autocrat wants to access your Google account. So you have to go to the bottom and you have to click allow. Okay, so now it's installed and it's ready to go. So Autocrat has been installed. So just click this cross, so you can close this one you can close. So now I have integrated the Autocrat here. So just go on Adds On. So you can see Autocrat is here. So just open. So Autocrat is opening, and once it opens, so you have to complete the 9 steps. I will take you through all these steps one by one. So now you can see, come on. Okay, it's ready. So what you have to do is to create this job for the Autocrat. So just click here, new job. So this is the step number 1. So you can just type here webinar search. You click next here. So this is the step number 2. And here you have to choose the template. So template, what you have to do is you have to either create new template here by clicking this one, or you have to take it from the Google Drive. So before I proceed, I need to go to my Google Drive. So this is my Google Drive, and I have to go to here, and I have to upload a file. So go to File. Then I have to go to Desktop. So templates. So you can see this is the template of the certificate. So I'm just uploading the template of the certificate. So it's loaded. Okay, once you upload the file of the template, so you will see the green sign here, green symbol, and just you have to open this, because you have to save this file as a Google slide. So you just go to the file and you save as a Google slide. So I'm saving this one as a Google slide. Okay, so this template is ready. So now you can go to the spreadsheet. So now you go to choose the template from the Google Drive. So now you should be able to see the template. So select this one and click this select. So template is selected from the Google Drive. So go to the step number 3 by clicking next. So this is the step number 3. So this one you have to do the mapping of the information in this spreadsheet and on your template of the certificate. So in this one you have options, hyperlink, image, and all these things, but just skip the standard. This is the name. It is referring to the name of the participant. This is the information, so just skip it as it is. Then this is the mapping. So this one is the linking information from the Google form or this Google spreadsheet to this tag. So the autocrat will harvest the name from the spreadsheet while generating the certificate. So this one is all right. So just click next. So step number 4, it's a file setting. So just you have to how you want to save the files. So that one you have to tell to the autocrat. So webinar cert, comma, and I can just put the tag. So here name of the participant. So files will be saved like this, and you want to send the certificate as a Google slide or PDF. So I think it's a better always to send the PDF file, and here this one you can put it on a multiple output mode. So in case if the participant do any mistake while typing their name in Google form, so they can always correct it and they can generate their certificate on their own. So once this one is done, you just click next. So step number 7 is optional. Set the merge condition. So this is optional. So just click next. Step number 8 is the share doc and send email. So here you have to click yes. So once you click yes, you will have this additional information which you need to set. So here you can allow the collaborator to reshare, yes. Send from generic or no reply address. So here just click no, because this one is only available to the owner if you have the Google Apps account. Okay, so then here you have to just tag the information. So here you can see this one you have to tag here. So what you have to do is you can do tagging this way. So you just put here email address. You make sure that this one is perfectly matching with this one. So otherwise it will not be, autocrat will not be able to harvest the information from the spreadsheet. So once this one you put, then go down. So here this one is the subject of your email. So just to save the time, I have already prepared the text. So this one is the subject. This is the name of the, I have tagged the name here. So it will be harvested from the spreadsheet. This is the standard message. This is additional information. So what I will do is I will just copy this and put it here. Okay, so I'll just paste it here. So this email text is ready. So this is the subject. So this one I'll just paste it here. Okay, now the email is ready. So you can see here. So the name from the spreadsheet will be taken from here by the autocrat. It will be added here, and this is the message. So same message will go to all the participants with their certificate, and only the certificate, attached certificate will be different, and name will be different. Okay, so this one is ready. So what you have to do is go to next. Then here you have two options: add or remove the job trigger, two options. So here you have to select, you can select this one, run on form trigger. So once they fill in this form, I'm talking about this form, okay? So once they fill in this form, so once they submit at the end, so this one will serve as a trigger, and as a result of that one, certificate will be generated. So this one you have to put yes. So it will ask you to enable it. So just click yes. So just to activate, you have to click yes. So now this one is ready, and you have to save. Don't forget to save. So save. This one, another option is run on time trigger. So for example, if you want to allow all the participants to provide their feedback, and maybe at 3 to 5 or 5 to 6 or 7 to 8 time, you can decide. So that one you can specify the time. So only during that time certificates will be generated and sent to the participants. Okay, so save all this setting, save. So now you are ready to generate and send e-certificates automatically. So this one you can close it. So this one you can close it. This one you can close it. So now this link you need to send to the, you need to share with the participant. So what you have to do, so this is your form. You can see at the moment it's 0 responses. So what you can do is just go here, click send, and you have option, you can send by email or you can just share the link, but this one is the best option. So you can share the link with the participants through the chat. Maybe for example, you are running your webinar or conference or colloquium live, maybe by using the Facebook or YouTube, or maybe you are using the WebEx or Microsoft Teams, or maybe you are using a Zoom platform. So what you can do is you can just share this link with the participants through the chat, and they will be able to give the feedback. And once they submit the feedback, it will serve as a trigger and certificates will be generated. But I want to tell you a little bit more about making it simple and straightforward. Okay, so you can see this link is quite long. So to make it short, what you can do is you just copy. So I have copied this link, and there is, I mean, there are a number of sites to generate the QR code or to shorten the link. So what I'm going to do is I will just go to just use this website. So this one, you just go to this website, then click URL. So I'm just pasting that URL which I copied there. So this one you can see it's very long. That's why this one is very crowded and doesn't look good. So you just click here, shorten the URL. So you can see your URL is shortened and your QR code is ready. So you just copy this URL, copy and put it on the slide. Okay, so I'm just putting here. So this URL is ready for the participants. Okay, so now we have to generate the QR code. So what you can do is just this one you can transfer onto the slide. So what I can do is just do the capture of the screenshot, then go to the link. Sorry, go to the PowerPoint, then click it here. So you just crop the unwanted part. Okay, so this one you can put it here. I'll just make it a little bit tidy. Okay, so your QR code is ready. So you can make it bigger and take it at the center. Okay, so your QR code is ready. Your URL is ready. So this one you can just display at the end of the program, and participants will be able to scan the QR code, give their feedback, and as a result of that one, once they submit, they will get their certificate. So this URL you can share with the participants by using the chat. So what I will do is this one I will just copy URL. I just want to demonstrate how it works. So I'll just copy from here. I will go to, I'll just open another tab. So I'm just putting here so you can see this form is here. Okay, so this form I'm filling. So here I have to put the email subhashbhore@gmail.com. So participant need to make sure that they have type their email address correctly, otherwise email will not go. Then name, how the name should come on the certificate. So the participants will type their name. So for example, surname and their name, and after that they will just click the right option. For example, maybe Facebook. Then for this one, maybe they will click, depends on their understanding. So for example, excellent. Then this one, yes. So this one also, I'll just randomly select yes. So this one, if there is no any feedbacks, just keep it blank and submit. So once I click this submit button, so all this information will go to the spreadsheet on the Google form of the host, and because the Autocrat is integrated, Autocrat will generate the certificate and will send back to the participant's email, in this case, this email. So I'm going to submit. So once it's submitted, so it's asking, sometimes asking for the security reason, motorcycle. So okay, and just click verify. Okay, so form is submitted, and now I want to check the email, so whether the certificate is received or not. So I'm not doing magic, so you can see I have used my email, so this one shows the security alert. Okay. Okay, so now you can see I have received the certificate. So I will just open this email. So you can see that email came here, webinar certificate. So you can see the name is captured here, surname, name. Then this one, the message is standard message, and you can see. So this is the certificate PDF file. So if you open this, so you can see how the certificate looks: surname, name, and this one is beautifully captured and sent to the participant. So like this, you can send thousands and thousands of certificates to the participants. It doesn't matter how many participants you have for your workshop or webinar or conference or colloquium. Okay. Okay, so I will just stop this share. Now you should be able to generate and send e-certificates automatically to the participants of your workshops, webinars, conferences, colloquiums, or any other type of program. And when you are conducting these types of programs on Facebook or YouTube or WebEx or Microsoft Teams or Zoom, you should be able to use this technique to generate the e-certificates and send them automatically. So please share this video with students, your colleagues, your friends, so they can also use this technique. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to put your comments, or if you have any question, please type it. I'm looking forward to hear from you. So once again, thank you for watching. Bye for now.